Good afternoon, everybody. My goodest boy over here, he's waiting eagerly to eat the salmon. Um, it's kind of my bad. I cook the salmon, and usually I have it sealed in the pouch until it cools down, and then I open it up. But that way, I'm not torturing him. But this is actually a little bit too hot right now, so I'm waiting for it to cool down a little bit further. It just occurred to me that a lot of people are probably busy, so they don't have a lot of time to cook. So I wanted to show people how it can be done really easily. So what I do is I buy salmon. This is like wild caught salmon, but they're really cheap. They're from Walmart, and it's a lot cheaper than the stuff that you get online. I used to buy this. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but if you just go on Amazon, for example, and you search for salmon skin or salmon treats for dogs, and you'll see these dried up, processed salmon skin. And from my experience, it's actually more expensive and it doesn't look good. It's very hard to digest in my point of view, and I definitely feel like the fresh salmon, frozen salmon, is a lot better, and they come frozen, so I freeze them for a long time. I freeze them. I make sure I freeze them for like 3 months. That way, there's no parasite. And then on top of that, I cook it, but I cook it in these pouches at not boiling water temperature, but just a little bit lower than that. And I forgot the exact temperature, but I just have it preset and just boil it. And it's hot enough to where it kills the germs. I know a lot of people say just give them fresh frozen salmon, thawed salmon. I don't give him anything uncooked because he's already got a bit of a sensitive stomach. He's been like that since he was a kid. So I'm usually very careful. I give him a lot of probiotics from time to time. And now that he's older, I give him probiotic every day. And I actually double up I give him two tablets instead of one. Just give him a little bit extra boost. And look at how good he is. He knows he's gonna get it, so he trusts me. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah, my point is, I think these frozen salmon, they're a lot more economical, and they're also a lot more fresh. And I like the salmon, this frozen salmon from wild caught salmon, because honestly they don't taste too great to me. They're a little bit mush because obviously I freeze them for a long time, so they don't taste as great for and I don't do a very good job when I fry it. I just always make a mess. But he doesn't seem to mind, obviously, and he's a very nice dog. And Huskies, they thrive on salmon diet because their ancestors, where they came from, they eat a lot of fish. So the omega-3 in there is really good for them, especially when they're older. I don't think I talked about it as much as I should, but I saw a tremendous difference since starting him on home cooked meals, and I see a pretty good in terms of his digestion. I noticed that he does really well with salmon. He does really well with turkey. He does okay with chicken now. Has to be cooked very well. But he doesn't do well with beef as much. So except 90-10 ground beef, really lean ground beef. And even that, I make sure to drain the all of the excess grease out. So he doesn't do really great with beef as much. So I stopped giving him ground beef, or I use it with a lot of rice and some other stuff like other root vegetables and stuff like that. That kind of dilutes the fat content. So let me see if this is cool enough. All right, it's a little bit warm. Okay, so this is what I do. It's very simple. You just pop this, in water, and I guess you can boil it. I don't boil it because I don't know how much, the plastic, I'm a little bit conscious of it, but it's just kind of like sous vide, I guess, and that's what I do. All right, so my boy, he knows he's getting it, so he's not even in a hurry. All right. Free? Go eat. My big boy. Where are you going? Okay. Yeah, sometimes he does that. Like he'll take the food elsewhere. Sometimes. Go eat. And like I said in previous videos, I'll give him kibbles after this. I always make sure to give him kibble afterwards, so that the kibbles can work on the teeth cleaning aspect of things. Like what the vets told me. He's gonna clean up the bowl. All right, boy, are you still hungry? Yeah, he's gonna lick the floor. He always does. And he goes to lick his bed. Are you still hungry, my boy? Are you hungry? Okay, so he's still hungry. That's how I train him to communicate with me. Give him some kibbles. Free? He's gonna have more kibbles later on. I don't want to give him too much in one shot. So there you have it. It's actually really easy. Doesn't take much time, right? All right. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day.